Okay, let's move fast here. I'm bet that you guys are really sick and tired of watching these videos. I know it's the end of the semester. We're all getting tired. I'm going to try to keep these last couple videos. I think it's week 14 now. Try to keep these kind of quick and easy. Make it so you don't even really have to watch the whole video to answer the questions below. So what I'm going to do is try to cover 2 chapters in this Touchstone 3. I gave you the PDF of this. It's page 48 in book 3, but it's also right here. I have the kind of digital format here. A friend of mine gave me this a couple weeks ago. He got it from another university, so he lent me this. It works pretty well. It's a little bit different, but it's basically the same ideas here. So you can just watch the video here. You don't have to look at the book. It's up to you. All right, so I'm going to try to cover 2 chapters, probably 5 and 6 in this chapter. This is page 48. Yeah, so what we're doing here is when you go to somebody's house, when you go to somebody's house and they will offer you something to drink often, right? I think that's pretty much Korean culture, Western culture. So I think it's the same everywhere, right? Offer them some, it's kind of a gesture, right? It's a gesture, it's a formality almost, right? Even my father-in-law comes over, I have to, make sure I offer him something and get a Huel or a water or something. Yeah, because he's an older guy, he needs the rest after he comes over. So, but he always kind of rejects my offers, right? Because he's being polite, right? Sometimes I have to force it on, you know what I'm saying? But the politeness there. So really, when you go to somebody's house and they offer you something, how do you respond? I think the key here is to be as little a burden as possible. Don't be kind of a Jim스럽다. Don't be, you're going to somebody else's house. You don't want them to make them do a lot of work, right? If they offer you something to drink, right? I remember my friend Jae-hong, way back in the 90s, 1996, when I first came to Korea. I met a Korean guy. He's my friend. We rode motorcycles. So he was a really cool guy, spoke really good English. My Korean wasn't very good, and still isn't very good. But he used to come over to my house, right? And then we'd go for a ride on the motorcycles, or would hang out, talk, whatever. He's a really cool guy. And so he'd come over to my house, right? I'd say, hey, Jae-hong, I'm being polite, right? I'd say, you want some coffee, something? He'd say, yes. I'm like, geez, I used to tease him. I'm saying, Jae-hong, I don't really want to make you coffee. I'm just being polite, right? I was joking with him, right? I made him the coffee. Then I just kind of stopped offering it if I did. But anyway, the point is, chapter is really about being polite when somebody offers you something, right? Or suggests something, ask you what you want. Now, this is a touchy issue. I mean, you don't want to sound too unassertive, too weak, right? I remember when I met my wife, we first going on a date, right? And I would say, she would say, what do you want to eat, right? And I'd say, well, whatever you're having, right? I'm trying to be polite, right? Whatever you see at the top there, it says whatever you're having. And she used to get mad at me, right? She wanted me to just make a choice, right? So anyway, you're gonna have to read the nunchi of the situation there and see what the other person really is asking. If they're just being polite, or if they really want to know what you want, right? If they want you to choose something. Okay. Anyway, let's look at this example here in this video, or in this audio. I have an audio thing here, and then see all the times that Kayla, this is Kayla. Kayla's visiting Laura's house. This is Laura, this is Kayla. So Laura's going to ask, can I get you something to eat? Oh, I'm okay for now, but thanks. What is that little circular thing? Okay. Oh, I'm okay for now, but thanks, right? Can I get you something? In other words, no, I don't want anything, right? I'm okay for now. Are you sure? I have some cheese in the fridge and a box of crackers, cheese and crackers, all right. No, thanks. I'm fine, really. That's a really nice way to put it, right? Good way to reject an offer, right? A polite way to reject an offer. In fact, I think we can go to the next page. We'll see that here. When Kayla, can I get you something to eat? Oh, I'm okay for now, but thanks. No thanks, maybe later. No thanks. I'm fine, really. I'm fine, really. No problem, I'm okay for now, but thanks. This is what I wanted my friend Jae Hong to say, right? When I offered him a coffee. I'm kind of joking, right? But it's okay. So, yeah, no, I'm fine, really. Well, how about some tea or coffee? Are you having some? Basically, she doesn't want to be a burden, right? She wants, if Laura's going to have some, then I will have some too. If you're going to have some, I'll have some too. That's the main idea, right? Are you having some? Yeah, I need to wake up a bit. She's a little bit tired, right? She needs a little caffeine. So tea or coffee? Either one is fine. You could say that down here, right? Either one is fine, right? Basically, it's up to you. I don't think it's up to you is, it's up to you. It's up to you. I think that's more Konglishy than anything else. I think this is better ways, whatever you're having. Whichever is easier for you, right? Whatever you prefer, right? I think that's a little bit more standard than it's up to you. Right? I'm not sure I ever really used it's up to you until I came to Korea. Now I use it all the time. I'm not sure if it's Konglish. Anyway, I've been in Korea so long, I don't even know what's Konglish and what's real English anymore. Anyway, I think these are just polite forms, right? Either one is fine, whatever you're having. Okay, I'll make some tea. Do you want it with milk or lemon? Oh, either way, whichever is easier. Are you sure it's not too much trouble? That's a nice way to say it, right? No, it's no trouble at all, right? Are you sure it's not too much trouble, right? You don't want to be a gym to people, right? Just, the easiest thing to do would be just a glass of water, right? That's if you're thirsty, but you don't want to be a burden. Just say a glass of water is fine, right? Anyway, whatever you're having. So let's listen to this, and then we could talk a little bit about the bottom, some stuff down here, right? Okay, let's listen. I think I got the audio recording here.
Can I get you something to eat?
Oh, I'm okay for now, but thanks.
Are you sure? I have some cheese in the fridge and a box of crackers.
No, thanks. I'm fine. Really?
I'm fine, really. I'm fine, really. It means, don't worry about me. I'm fine, right?
Maybe later.
Well, how about some tea or coffee?
Are you having some?
Yeah, you notice here too, you just don't want to say no thanks, right? No thanks. It's a little bit rude. You want to add something here. No thanks. I'm fine, really, right? No is always a tricky word in English and in Korean, right? In all languages. Be rejecting something, right? You want to be extra polite, right? That's why we learned those other ones over here. What was that? Right? No thanks, maybe later. No thanks, I'm fine, really. I'm okay but thanks. We're avoiding just saying no, right? Okay, let's keep going here. Where are we now? Tea or coffee?
Yeah, I need to wake up a bit. So, tea or coffee?
Either one is fine.
Either one is fine. Whatever you're having.
Whatever you're having.
Okay, I think I'll make some tea. Do you want it with milk or lemon?
Oh, either way. Whichever is easier.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying almost, right? They're just giving you this example. I mean, obviously, if you go to somebody's house and you keep politely rejecting or politely allowing them to decide, it can be a little bit annoying, right? So this is not, this conversation is not really normal, right? At some point you should just say, okay, give me coffee with some cream, right? Coffee with a little bit of milk, right? Milk and sugar. Just say it, right? It might be easier than having all this back and forth, right? But they're just trying to get all of these examples in here, that's all.
Are you sure it's not too much trouble?
No, it's no trouble at
No trouble at all.
all.
Okay, so are you sure it's not too much trouble? That's a really nice way to kind of show that you don't want to be a burden to somebody, right? Okay, let's take a look down to bottom. This is different from your book. This digital file is much more, it's much more updated. I think it's updated, much newer. My book is pretty old, and the one you have is a little bit old too, but it doesn't matter. Okay, letting the other person decide. So pair work. We don't want to do pair work here. So I don't know what this key here means. Key. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, okay. It's got keys. Oh, good. It gives me the answers. No, I don't have to think. That's cool. All right. So, yeah. So, what do you feel like doing this evening? If in the Facebook page here, if I put something like this, you can come up with possible answers. What do you feel like doing this evening? What do you feel like doing this evening? Do you want to eat out or go to a movie? What would you say right here? Which one? What are these? You could say either one is fine, right? Either way is fine, right? So what do you feel like doing? Do you want to go? Either way is fine. Either one is fine. Whatever you prefer, that would work too, right? So what do you want to do this evening? Like I said, I think this is a bit of a tricky thing here, right? I remember when I first met my wife a long time ago, and we went out on dates, and she would say, so what do you feel like doing this evening? Do you want to go out to eat, or do you want to see a movie? And I would say, either one, whatever you prefer. And she was kind of annoyed with me. I had to learn, for whatever reason, my wife didn't like me. She wanted me to choose, right? So I had to actually unlearn my politeness here, right? And just choose something. Okay, so you got to watch it. Some people don't like it when you defer too much, right? When you are too polite, right? They just want you to choose something. Okay, so what do you feel like doing this evening? Do you feel like you want to eat out or go to a movie? Whatever you prefer. Either one is fine. Okay, let's go to a movie. What do you want to see? A thriller or a comedy? Either one is fine. Same thing, right? Whatever you prefer. Same thing. I guess we could eat out first. Do you want Italian or Chinese? Italian or Chinese food? Either one is fine. Okay. Do you want to walk or should we catch the bus? The bus runs every 20 minutes. Either way is fine, right? Of course, if you use too many of these, like I said, becomes annoying, right? Whichever is easier, right? That's a good one. So do you want to walk or should we catch the bus? Bus runs every 20 minutes. Whichever is easier, whichever is faster, right? You could say that too, right? Whichever is easier, yeah. You don't necessarily want to be waiting around for 20 minutes, right? Should we buy the tickets there or should we get them online before we go? Whichever is easier, right? Either way is fine, right? Whatever you prefer. Do you want to drink first? Do you want a drink first? Do you want a drink? Sorry, do you want to drink? Yeah. Do you want to drink? That would be, do you want to get some beers first, right? But do you want a drink first? Would you like some lemonade or iced tea? Either one is fine. Either one, you don't have to say is fine. Either one, whichever is easier for you, right? Whatever you prefer, okay? So that's that. I think that's all pretty easy. Just don't forget this next page here too, right? Yeah, these polite ways of refusing. I think that's good, right? And maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Facebook questions. I try to keep them short. I've been trying to do that lately for you guys. I don't want to give you too much stress over this because it's the end of the semester. Okay, so let's move on here to chapter 6. Okay, here's another one. All right, so here's, let's see, let me put myself up here. Okay, here's a conversation. Here's a way to end phone conversations politely, right? You don't want to be rude, right? When you end a phone conversation, it's kind of hard to do sometimes, right? Okay, so let me see what's on this other page here. Okay, that's just alternatives to saying goodbye. Okay, so let's ending the conversation. Okay, so this woman here, this is Ling, right? She's in a hurry, right? And this guy can't take a hint. He doesn't know. He she doesn't want to say, hey, I'm hanging up now. I gotta go, right? She's trying to be kind of sort of indirect, but assertive, right? Okay, so let me see if I can move this in here. Yeah, okay, this is better. Perfect. All right, so let's listen to this conversation and...
Page 58. Sorry. Lesson conversations. B. Listen. Why can't Ling talk longer on the phone?
Don't worry about that question here. Let's just follow this conversation here, right? She's busy. He won't get off the phone, right? That's the situation. We all know that situation, right?
Hi, Ling. It's Ramon. Is this a good time to talk?
Not really.
Not really, right? She didn't say no, right? Not really. He should get the hint, right? I'm late for a seminar. I'm gonna have to run, right? I'm gonna have to run. Gotta run. That's on the next page here. This is a polite ways to end a conversation. These are common, not necessarily polite, but they're good ways to end the conversation without saying, to say goodbye, right? You don't even have to say the whole thing. I'll talk to you later. I'll catch you later. I'll see you later. You know this, right? You can just say see you later, catch you later, talk to you later, talk soon. I use that a lot. Talk later, talk soon. That's right. I shorten this one to talk later, talk soon. Or just sometimes I even just say later, right? It's the same idea. As long as I wouldn't say that to some, if I was talking to Moon Jae-in, I wouldn't say later, bro. No, I wouldn't do that, but I would be more formal. But these are pretty good standard for most people, right? Catch you later, see you later, I'll see you later. You could say that. I've gotta go, better go, I better go, I better go. You don't have to say I'd better go. I better go. It was nice talking to you. This is what I would say to Moon Jae-in. We got our money, right? My wife and I got our little stimulus money there. So I would be really polite and I would say, it was nice talking to you and thanks for the money, right? I'm joking. I'm sorry. All right. Let's go back to this conversation here. Shouldn't have stopped that. Okay, let's go here. Let's keep this thing going.
I'm late for a seminar. I'm going to have to run.
I'm going to have to run. Gotta run. Sometimes when I'm ending a conversation, I gotta go. Gotta run. It's a little bit, like I said, you should be friendly with them, right? Before you use the shorter versions. I'm going to have to run is more polite, right? The longer it is, it's just like in Korean language. The longer it is, the more polite it is. The shorter it is, the more friendly, the more informal, right? It is. Okay?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to ask about this weekend.
Yeah, he kind of got a little bit, oh, okay. He's a little bit disappointed, right?
Well, can I call you back tonight? I've got to get going.
Okay. I'll be home after 8. I'm going to the gym after work.
See, he's adding more stuff. I'm going to the gym after work. She doesn't need to. She doesn't want to know that, right? You look at his face, right? He doesn't get it, right? I'm going to the gym after. She doesn't want to hear about that. She's busy. She just wants to get off the phone.
Oh, good. I'll call you later. I'd better go now.
But oh, good. She doesn't want to sound rude to him, right? Gotta go.
Yeah. So, think about what you want to do on Saturday.
Yeah, I will. Listen, Ramon,
See, he keeps going on, right?
I've really got to go. I'm already late.
All right. I'll let you go. By the way, what's your seminar about?
Being assertive. Bye now.
Oh, okay. Talk to you later.
Okay, being assertive. She's going to a seminar and being assertive because she's not very assertive here, right? She can't just say, hey, I'm busy. Leave me alone. Nobody wants. You can't say that to people on the phone, right? But so that's kind of the joke, right? We use these words. I better go. I've got to get going. I'm going to have to run. I got to run. Can I call you back? I'll call you later. I've really got to go, right? All right. So I don't know what's. I think there's a workbook here, which is pretty good. Let me see. Kind of lost myself here. Oh yeah, okay, we saw these, right? Right, the short, okay, let's take a look here. Right, the shorter, we got the answers here. Look at that. Oh, yes. Try to hide that from you guys. Okay. Hi. Okay, let's use the shorter forms of these things, right? Hi, it's me. Are you on your way home? On your way, sorry. Hi, it's me. Are you on your way? Yeah, I'll be there in about a half an hour. All right. You can just say, see you soon. Right? See you soon. You don't have see ya soon, right? You don't even have to say you. See ya soon. See you soon. YA. That's super friendly, right? Say that to your girlfriend or boyfriend. Well, my appointment is at 2, so I'd better go. My appointment is at 2, so I better go. Gotta go, right? I've gotta go. I gotta go, right? Better go. I better go. You can just say, I better go. Okay, talk to you later. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll see you later. I gotta go. See you later. That's just nice. I gotta go. Where is it now? I gotta go. Gotta go. See you later. That's okay too. Gotta go. See you later. Nice talking to you. Huh? Nice talking to you. You don't have to say it was. Okay, take care. Bye. Listen, my train's coming. I'll catch you later. You can just say, catch you later, right? Yeah. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you later. Talk soon, right? Things like that. You can just kind of, let me see if I got a workbook here. Where do I do that? Oh, here. Right there. All right, let's go back to, well, I think this was too easy, right? Food choices, managing life. Let's see if we can find here. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one here. Oh, good. All right, so look at number 1 here. I don't know if, can you see that okay? Maybe I better blue. I only got 1 minute. Let's just do a couple of these. Hey, Ming Lee, it's Ivana. That's on the phone. Ivana is calling. This is Ming Lee. Hi, Ivana. Listen, I can't talk now. I have to walk the dog. I've got to go. Gotta go. Yeah, I've got to go. Hey, Ivana, I'm back. What's up? Hey, Ivana. I can't tell who's who here, right? It's on the phone, right? Oh, no, I can't talk. I'm going to my yoga class. I got to get going. I've got to get going, right? Okay, here's another one. Oh, great, you're home. Have a minute? Ivana, my mom's calling me on my cell phone. I'll What do you say here? I'll call you later, right? Me again. I can finally talk. Hey, listen, I just sat down for dinner with a friend. I'd better go, right? Yeah, so that's a good excuse when somebody calls you and you don't really want to talk. You just say, oh, I just sat down for dinner, right? With a friend. I'd better go, right? Can't talk now. I'll call you back, right? Okay. Let's see, that's 25 minutes. That's enough. I think you guys get the picture there. I'll give you some easy situations. You just make some responses and that'll be it. Try to keep it as short as possible for you. All right, have a nice week. Take it easy and I'll see you next week.